things. What we got here is a little girl who's 14 years old out in a place called the Desert Bar. She's not old enough to go in the bar, but she's old enough to stand up there and sing in front of us, and she is something else. This band is called the band Rain, and they are out of LA. They're amazing. I'm going to turn it up so you can hear her sing, but because it's too long for an episode here in just Traveling with Parkinson's, I'm going to put up the song and another one that she did later. The raw video, it's a raw video. You can get all kinds of weird stuff in it, but I wanted to upload it so you could hear this girl. She's pretty amazing, and this may be the first video you ever see of her, but I doubt it's going to be the last. Enjoy. Oh, and just so you know, that guy over on the right, or left, playing the drums, that's her father. He takes good care of her. So, she got the wrong idea. She's great. Here she is.
With a long history of breaking in your heart like the one in me. Before I put another notch in my lipstick case, you better make sure you put me in my place. Hit me with your best shot. Come on, hit me with your best shot. Hit me with your best shot. Right away. Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Hit me with your best shot. Right away.
Hi friends, Bob Henderson, Traveling with Parkinson's. Here we go again with...
I'm Thomas Mark Ashford from the band Rain.
From what?
The band Rain.
Oh, the band. Okay. Well, it's a great band.
Well, thank you very much.
Have you been with them for very long?
We have been a band actually for about 20 years.
20 years.
Various incarnations. I've always been in the band for 20 years. John's been in the band for about 20 years, our bass player. Dave joined us back in, I think, 2014. And Mark Zabon's playing with us today, and he's been with us for a couple of years.
Wow. Well, man, you got a great band, real tight.
Thank you.
I'm worn out, I can't
It's a great sound to dance to.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Really
Thank
great
you.
sound.
And we're just getting started.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, good.
Well, what do you think of this band?
Desert Bar, I love Desert Bar. I think we've been coming here probably for like the last 5 years, I think. Maybe 4 or 5 years, but yeah, very, very strange. You know, you drive up here for 4 miles and nothing, and then you come up here and there's a bunch of people up here partying, having a good time. Right up our alley.
Yeah, perfect. And by the way, I wanted to remind you, you lived in the 1980s and you don't remember that.
Yeah, I remember some. I remember some in the 1980s.
And I thought that was a 60s joke.
Well, I thought of the 70s, so...
No, 60s.
70s too.
Well, nice to meet you, sir.
Are you?
Well, hey folks, what time is it? It's time for a tip for Traveling with Parkinson's. Tip this week is look at that goofy looking guy out there. And just remember, you can't be any goofier looking than I am. I mean, we are a goofy looking group of people, Parkinson's people. And it's all I can do to keep from falling down sometimes, even though I'm wearing my boots, my hat, and they're trying to fit in. And my gosh, I know what I look like. But you know what? I don't really care. I don't care what people think about me when they look at me. And that notion has set me free. It took me a long time to get there. I'm there now, man. Obviously, I wouldn't be anything like that. So take a tip from me, dance like nobody's watching, because they are, and it doesn't matter. Just go ahead and have fun, man, because if you don't, better than those people sitting up against the wall over there behind me. They're not having any fun. I'm having fun. So dancing Donna's had more fun than all. So, every time you see her, she's dancing, right? So take the tip from Donna and from me. Dance like nobody's watching. That's the tip for the day. See ya. Hello folks, Bob Hendrickson here, Traveling with Parkinson's. Again, we are at the Quartzsite Improvement Association, a big building that I showed you pictures of just before we got here. And we are talking to a lady here who's got something to do with this band that's setting up in the background. What's your name, ma'am?
Hi, my name's Maureen Biscup.
And you are?
I'm the manager for the Jade Street Band. I do all the bookings, handle the cash, the sound, all.
So you're the den mother.
Pretty much.
They're a big family, right?
Yes.
You live over on a place called Jade Street, right?
Yes, we do,
how you
in
got your
Rainbow
band?
Acres.
And when you got your band, what do you do over there? I mean, I think you have some bands over there, or you mean some shows over there, right?
Well, we started when COVID hit. We bought the property next door to us and started playing in the garage. They were practicing there, and next thing we knew, it was like, well, why not let people come watch us, bring their chairs. They can self-distance themselves, and it's been a big hit.
I can tell you this. I think I've watched you probably 3 to 4 times a week ever since about January. Were you doing that earlier? Because I've been here since December, but I didn't know you existed then.
Yes, we were just getting back out into a larger scene, a larger crowd. We were playing RV parks for
Where?
the first couple years.
All here?
In Brenda, some in Quartzsite, and we decided to do that thing in our yard when everything shut down for the season. And then we, offer hot dogs and popcorn for free, and people just come and enjoy the music.
Now let's see, the date today is March the 5th. Yeah, how many more you got?
We have one more on Jade Street,
Yeah.
and then we have one more here at the QIA.
So you're about to shut down for how long? 7 or 8 months?
6 months. We'll
6
be
months.
back in 6 months. I'm not sure of our start date yet, but we have to wait for everyone to get here. We all come from all over.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to it. In 6 months, maybe I could audition and fill in one spot for you, huh?
Hey, you never know.
We've got some people that just come to everything you do. I know Donna does, and I do. And we're collecting some people too. We've got a little crowd that comes and follows you around. We're going to be your groupies now, aren't we?
That's wonderful, yes.
We're all having a good time, and you get some great music, and we all enjoy it very much. So thank you.
You're welcome, and we've made a lot of great friends by doing this.
All right. Talk to you later. Thanks.
All right.
I know that you, like me, have all heard the story of the boy who cried and cried because he had no shoes until he met the man who had no feet. Sometimes we tend to forget the fact that there are people out here that are traveling with a whole lot worse things than we've got, guys. We got Parkinson's, I suppose, or some movement disorder. But there are people out here who are lucky to be alive. Here's one of them. I just want you to meet her, just for that reason. Okay? Here she is. Hi, folks. Bob Hendrickson here, traveling with Parkinson's, and I'm talking with
Louise Frank.
Louise Frank. Louise Frank, what do you do here at QIA?
I try and dance, but I took line dance lessons last year and didn't do too well because I have a brain injury, so I just gave up.
And what is your brain injury?
Head-on car crash. I got hit
Wow.
in '85.
You know, that's movement disorder. And Parkinson's is a movement disorder.
That's right.
Both have it. And we need to get you watching our blog, right? Cool. I'll tell you what, I can't tell. You're doing well. You say a year?
Oh no, 1985.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I got hit head-on. Yeah.
You're doing great. I appreciate it. And we'll get you set up with a movement disorders blog called Traveling with Parkinson's. All right?
Can you say a little more about what happened in the accident and your recovery?
Well, I got hit head-on. Like if I would have hit her head-on, I wouldn't have got so injured. But I turned this way, and she hit me, so my head hit the pillar. And I didn't have a seatbelt on because that was before seatbelts were mandatory. It was a bright, sunny day. I just had my 78 Monte Carlo fully restored, and she hit me and totaled me off. But I got my guts wrecked, my ileocecal valve. I've had 2 bladder repairs, tore up my shoulder, dislocated both of my hips and my ankles. And I had slurred speech, bad vision. I couldn't turn my head for 7 years. I couldn't get out of bed without rolling off the bed and pushing myself up. I had to lift my legs into my car for about 10 years because I didn't have much mobility in my legs. But I was told I'd be in a wheelchair for the rest of my life, so I think I'm doing pretty good.
I think you're doing real good, and you're dancing.
And I dance. I used to do competitive dancing before I got injured. But when I'm dancing, sometimes my mind just will miss, and then I just, like I've said to dancers, keep on dancing, I'll catch up.
Okay.
And they don't understand that, but I will catch up. But I mean, and it's the same when I'm, a lot of times when I'm walking or whatever, I'll just like, I won't fall, but I'll just miss a beat. I'm gonna go wrong.
Okay, we got to cut it off. Tell me your name again.
Louise Frank. Okay.
Louise Frank, thank you very much.
Thank you. Yep.
So after telling us all the things she couldn't do and all the reasons she couldn't do them, the next night I asked her to dance. Boy, she's one of the people out here doing this, even though she's got all those issues, like me. You can do this too. She is. Beautiful lady, beautiful dance. Thank you very much. Bye. And last but not least was the bass player, who is also a Marine, who knows how to treat a Parkinson's patient. But she's a lovely lady. Gave her a second chance, and she gave me a second chance. Listen to her story. This is great. Hi friends, Bob Henderson, traveling with Parkinson's. We're looking at, we're talking with a member of the band today.
Skyhawks.
Skyhawk is the band, and your name?
I'm Cookie Shannon.
Cookie Shannon. She's player right up on the right and left as we look at her. Bass player. She's excellent. She's a lot of fun, and we've watched her for weeks now. And she and I had an interaction a couple of weeks ago, right? Every week. Why don't you tell me about it? What happened?
Well, we have an open mic at the QIA where people can come and sing. And we get amateurs and we sometimes get professionals. And once in a while we get somebody that thinks they can sing and sometimes can't. Well, we try our best to make them sound good. But, and then other times we get people who we don't know if they should be up there. Well, when I saw him come up, I saw him stagger and I thought, well, I hope he's okay. That was my first thought, and I don't want anybody falling on that stage. And then I thought I was more secure, more thing about it. You know, I didn't want to be rude, and I asked, have you been drinking, sir? And he said, no, I have a condition. I said, oh, okay. I just want to make sure that you're okay. And hold on to the mic if you need to, or whatever. And what are you going to sing to me? And so...
Now see, that was the perfect thing, because my perception of what happened was that you walked up to me and said, are you drunk? Which was perfect. No, it was wonderful. It was wonderful. You were protecting yourself and the stage and the band and everybody there from a drunk. Potential guy that's going to fall off and just was drinking and was worthless. But then I told you what was wrong with me. I had Parkinson's, and bang, you turned into a whole different person, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Well, I don't remember being that rude, but I am sorry if I was.
No, you're just perfect.
Yeah.
What have you known anybody with Parkinson's?
Yes, I have a friend who has Parkinson's also.
So
and as soon as you said that, I knew.
That's it. That you did the perfect thing, though.
But we had a call that somebody was going to come in, a drummer and stuff, and he had been drinking, and I thought, well, it can't be this guy because he's not playing drums. You know?
Because I wasn't a drummer, right?
No, but a lot of the musicians walked off last time because of this guy. And once I found out if you were okay, you know, I didn't want you to fall. For heaven's sakes, no. But I'm glad you did sing, and I'm glad you came, and I hope you come next Thursday also.
I'm going to be there.
Okay.
And it's Cookie Shannon. Cookie Shannon. Thank you very much. Appreciate
You're
it.
very welcome, sir.
And Cookie's from Skyhawk. That's
Cookie
the name of the
Shannon
band.
from Skyhawk.
Skyhawk.
And tonight I'm playing bass guitar, but over there I play guitar, but I play everything.
I am meeting so many nice people on this trip, I can't believe it, and this is another one. She's just a nice lady. Even though she challenged me and acted like a Marine when I first got up there, and she switched fast when she found out that I had Parkinson's. So we sat around here and talked. You wouldn't think that we would spend a lot of time talking after the interview was done, but we talked about this, we talked about that, we talked about everything, price of eggs, price of gasoline, which is bad now, and just talked and talked. Beautiful lady, wonderful personality. I love her and everybody else here. This is a nice place, nice people. She's one of them. So, from beautiful Quartzsite, Arizona, where all the people are friendly and fun, for another couple of weeks anyway, there's plenty of music here to keep us busy, and the weather's warm. Loving it, and wishing you fair winds and the following seas. May the warm sun always be on your face, and we'll see you next time on Traveling with Parkinson's. Bye-bye.